This poor old man actually spent $70,000 on a painting. His name is Olavi. He'd worked in art galleries his whole life, but as the internet took over, the gallery world took a huge hit. The tiny shop he'd run for decades was barely hanging on. Olavi couldn't even afford the rent.
Pitäis varmaan lopetella.
So before retiring, he wanted one last shot, a final chance to turn things around. That day at an auction, he noticed a painting tucked high up on a shelf. No artist's signature, so nobody cared. But with just one glance, Olavi felt it was a masterpiece. He searched every major art record, but found nothing. That night, Olavi went back, still curious. He asked them to take it down, so he could get a closer look.
Mä katsosin vielä yhtä teosta.
And this time, it paid off. He spotted a tiny note on the back of the frame.
Tekijähän on tuntematon.
No se tulee kyllä siinä brosyyrissä ilmi.
Back at home, he kept chasing clues. He kept digging for answers. After a deep dive, he stumbled across a museum catalog. It listed a piece called Christ. The dimensions matched perfectly, but there was no picture, just the name. Olavi was thrilled, but still unsure. A name on a page wasn't enough. No image, no artist's signature. He couldn't say for sure. It was the same painting.
Voisi olla feikkikin.
The auction was the next day. For Olavi, this was a total gamble, a huge opportunity, but a huge risk too. Could this painting change everything for him? Stick with me, I'll tell you what happens next.
Ja 10 300.
The old man planned to buy a painting for $70,000 because this painting doesn't have the artist's signature. He couldn't be sure it was worth that much. For someone broke, it was a risky bet.
Kaksiko näitä tuli?
Kiitos yksi.
The man's name was Olavi. He ran a small art gallery. That day, the auction was already in full swing. Olavi won the bid for the unsigned painting, but when he went to collect it, the auction staff gave him bad news. Winners had 7 days to pay in full. Without full payment, they wouldn't hand it over. Olavi was so mad, his chest started hurting, but he had no choice. If he wanted the painting, he had to follow the rules. Olavi first tried to get a loan from the bank, but after checking his credit, they said he didn't qualify.
Ei asunto-osakettakaan.
Ei, asun vuokralla.
Back at the gallery, he asked friends for help, but they all politely turned him down. Out of options, Olavi did something hard. He pawned his late wife's jewelry. He sold off everything valuable at home. Even then, he was still short 3,600 euros. So he turned to his grandson. He offered him high returns on investment. With some convincing, his grandson took out 4,000 euros in cash. He handed the money to Olavi. They went straight to the auction house and finally paid off the painting. Soon after that, a collector showed up. He wanted to buy Olavi's new painting. Will Olavi finally make money from it? Follow me, I'll tell you what happens next.